Hi, this is HardballRetro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be reviewing the results from the playoffs in the 1985 through 1989 Actuals organization, aka the franchise best players. I'll be using APBA Baseball for Windows 5.75. You can check out my previous video for the regular season recap. As a result of the regular season, we have in the championship series here, we have Kansas City squaring off against Toronto. Toronto had the better record, so they have the advantage as far as home field is concerned. And the same here with the Mets and the Dodgers. So let's just jump right in. We're going to just take a look at the box scores from each game, and we'll see who advanced to the World Series here. All right, let's scroll down a bit, and here we go. All right, so game one, Kansas City at Toronto. And again, this is the 1985 through 1989 actuals. So what I did here, basically, we're going on half decades, top 40 players on each team based on win shares, and looking at each player and taking their best season. So, for example, here, let's say George Brett had 5 seasons from 85 to 89, but his highest win share total was 1985, so that's why we have George Brett 85 here. Same idea with Saberhagen, right? He pitched in all 5 seasons. His highest win share total was 1989. Some of you might argue that 1985 was better, but I would say 89 was his best season. So that's how I arrived at the rosters. Okay, so let's jump in here. We've got a home run and 2 ribbies from Frank White, 2 hits from Jim Eisenreich. Brett Saberhagen, 7 1/3 strong innings. And Jeff Montgomery came in and took the loss here. He faced 3 batters and gave up a pair of hits, including a double and an earned run. And as the Jays scored 3 in the 8th, and they went on to a 4-2 victory. For Toronto, we have a pair of doubles, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored for Fred Crime Dog McGriff, 2 hits for Kelly Gruber. Not a ton of offense going on here. Dave Stieb picks up the win. 8 innings, 7 hits, 2 walks, 5 Ks, 2 earned runs, and Tom Hankey, scoreless 9th inning for the save. And Toronto goes up 1-0. And I think what we'll do is we'll go through all of the American League Championship Series games, and then we'll go on to the National League rather than skipping around here. So game 2, Kansas City ties the series at 1 game apiece with a 4-3 victory. They came right out of the gate and scored 3 in the first here. Willie Wilson, 2 hits, including a triple. We've got Danny Tartable with a triple, 2 ribbies, and 3 for 4 day with a homer for Bo Jackson, 2 RBI. Mark Gubiza, 8 innings, 5 hits, 1 walk, 4 Ks, and 3 runs allowed, but only 1 earned. Dan Quisenberry, 1985 edition, picks up the save with a scoreless 9th inning. For Toronto, we have a home run from George Bell, 2 hits from Kelly Gruber. We have a 2-run double by Garth Orge, pinch hitting. And Jimmy Key took the loss, and, went the distance, allowed 7 hits. Walked 2, struck out 7, allowed 4 earned runs. And so the series heads to Kansas City, tied at 1. All right, Toronto with a 4-2 victory in Game 3. Got, let's see here, McGriff, home run, couple of hits, 3 ribbies. 3-hit day for Garth Orge. And Doyle Alexander picking up the victory, 6 1/3, scattering 7 hits, couple of walks, 4 Ks, and the save goes to Mark Eichhorn with 2 2/3 scoreless relief. He allowed 1 hit, struck out 1. And for the Royals, a couple of hits for Willie Wilson, 2 hits for Frank White, double and 2 RBI for Jim Eisenreich. And Lee Brandt goes the distance, 9 innings, 8 hits, a walk, 3 strikeouts, and 4 earned runs. And I know it's a small sample size, but I do see that George Brett does not have a hit yet. Okay, Game 4 goes extra innings. Toronto, with a run in the top of the 10th, ekes out a 9-8 victory here and takes a 3-1 lead in the series. Let's see, we've got some offense here. Tony Fernandez, a couple of hits. Lloyd Mosby, 2 for 5, 2 RBI, and a home run. Got home runs from the 2, 3, and 4 hitters here. So George Bell, 3 safeties. Just missed the cycle, it looks like. Jesse Barfield clubbed a home run, knocked in 3. 3 hits for Kelly Gruber. He's batting .438 on the series. And let's see, what else do we have? Jim Clancy got beat up here. 2 1/3, 7 hits, 3 walks, 3 Ks, 6 earned runs. Then we had 4 scoreless, well, a couple of, a pair of unearned runs here, but 4 strong innings in relief for John Cerruti. And 2 2/3 scoreless, no hits, no walks from Mark Eichhorn. He picks up the win in relief. Tom Hankey with the save, scoreless 10th inning. Hankey with his second save. For the Royals, we got 2 hits, 2 RBI for Kevin Seitzer. George Brett 0 for 5. He is 0 for the series right now after 4 games. RBI for Hardball. 3 runs scored for Frank White. 3 hits for Jim Eisenreich. Couple of RBI for Kurt Stillwell. And Bob Boone, 2 hits, 2 ribbies. Okay, we got Danny Jackson, 4 2/3, 8 hits, 7 earned runs. Jeff Montgomery pitched well in relief here, but took the loss. He went 4 1/3, 5 hits, no walks, 3 Ks, a pair of doubles allowed, 2 earned runs. Steve Farr with a scoreless inning here, but it was too little too late. Montgomery had already allowed the run in the 10th. So, all right, Toronto is up 3-1. Can they do it? Can they advance to the series here in Game 5? And we'll scroll over to the next day, and yes, they did. So the Jays with an 8-4 victory at Kansas City. And they take game 5, and they will advance to the series. Tony Fernandez, 2 hits and a ribby. George Bell, a pair of homers, 3 RBIs. 2 hits for Fred McGriff. 2 hits, homer, and 2 RBIs for Ernie Witt. 3-for-3 day for Willie Upshaw. And Nelson Liriano with a pair of hits here. So 14 hits on the day for the Jays. Dave Steep. No decision here. 6 innings, 7 hits, 2 walks, 3 Ks, 4 earned runs. Blown save for Dennis Lamp. Third of an inning only for Eichhorn, but Dwayne Ward comes on with 2 2/3 scoreless innings. 1 hit allowed, 2 Ks, and Dwayne Ward picks up the victory. For Kansas City, we've got a 3-hit day for Willie Wilson. He finishes the series with a .429 average. George Brett goes 0 for the series. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Seitzer, RBI. Homer and 2 ribbies for Bo Jackson. A pair of hits for Bob Boone with an RBI. Eisenreich finishes the series with a .412 batting average. And let's see, we got Saberhagen, 8 innings, 10 hits, 4 walks, 5 Ks, 5 earned runs. Obviously not his best effort there. Bud Black, third of an inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs in relief. Steve Farr, third of an inning, 2 hits, an earned run, and a home run allowed. And Luis Aquino gets in there with a third of an inning. All right, so we've got our American League participant for the series. Let's take a look at the NL here. Close out of that. The beginning, go down here. All right, here we go. Game 1. Dodgers at Mets. Mets with a shutout, 8-zip. Hershiser takes the loss. 4 2/3, 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 Ks, 5 earned. Honeycutt, 2 1/3, 4 hits and an earned run. Tim Belcher, 1 inning, 1 earned. Batting wise, only 3 hits for the Dodgers. Not much doing there. Ken Landreau with a double. That's the only extra base hit. For the Mets, 3-hit day for Lenny Dykstra. Homer, 3 ribbies for Howard Johnson. Darryl Strawberry, 2 homers, 3 ribbies. And let's see, Ray Knight, a couple of hits and a ribby. Doc Gooden goes the distance, 9 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 9 Ks, no earned runs. So the Mets go up 1 game to zip. All right, game 2. Dodgers even the series at 1 with a 12-11 victory in 12 innings. Let's see here. We've got Steve Sachs, 2 hits, 4-hit day from Mike Scioscia, 3 runs scored. Pedro Guerrero and Mike Marshall home runs here. 2 ribbies for Guerrero, 3 for Marshall. Kirk Gibson, 2 RBIs. Landreau, 2 hits, homer, double, 4 RBIs. Ken Landreau making himself known here. Just FYI, we are using the DH in the actuals organization here for American and National League teams. I don't need to see pitchers batting here, so just not a fan. So we've got the DH in both leagues. Fernando Valenzuela, not good. 2 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 of them earned. Tom Niedenfuer in relief, 3 2/3, 7 hits, 4 earned runs. He did strike out 5. Alejandro Pena, 4 1/3, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 4 Ks. And Jay Howell gets the win in relief with 2 scoreless innings. He allowed a hit, a walk, and he struck out 1. For the Mets, we got a couple of hits from Tim Tuffle. 4 hit day for Strawberry, 4 for 5, 2 homers, 4 ribbies. 2 homer day for Kevin McReynolds. 3 hits, 3 ribbies. And what else? Gary Carter home run. George Foster, a couple of hits. And pitching wise, let's see. 6 runs, 1 earned in 3 innings for David Cone. He got knocked around a bit. Walked 4. Jesse Orosco, 2 1/3, 3 earned. 2 2 2/3 scoreless from Roger McDowell. And Randy Myers with a blown save, pitched 3 2/3, 3 hits, 2 earned runs. Walked 4, struck out 3. He took the loss. And Terry Leach, third of an inning. All right, so we're tied up at 1 game apiece, heading to Los Angeles for Game 3. Game 3 in LA, Mets 7-6 win here. We've got Len Dykstra with the ribby, Keith Hernandez, couple of hits, 3 hit day, 3 runs scored for Howard Johnson, pair of doubles. Wow, another 4 hit day for Strawberry. He's on fire. He's hitting .714 in the series so far. What else? 2 hits from Mookie Wilson. 3 hit day for Wally Backman. Bobby Ojeda, 7 2/3, 6 hits, no walks, 6 Ks, 2 earned runs. Gets a no decision because Roger McDowell blew the save. No innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and a walk for good measure. Terry Leach comes on, third of an inning, gets the victory. And Jesse Roscoe gets the save. 1 scoreless inning. Let's see, for the Dodgers, a couple of hits for Steve Sachs. Pinch hit homer for Bill Madlock. Got a 2 hit day for Pedro Guerrero with an RBI. 2 hits for Mike Marshall. 2 ribby day for Rick Dempsey. And what else? Pitching wise, Bob Welch, 4 1/3, 9 hits, 3 earned. Tim Belcher in relief, 2 innings, 4 hits, 3 unearned runs. Tom Niedenfuer, scoreless inning, 2 hits, 2 Ks. Alejandro Pena, 1 2/3, 1 hit, a double, an earned run, and takes the loss. Mets are up 2-1, and the Dodgers even it at 2 games apiece with a shutout in Game 4. Got, let's see here. Mets with only 3 hits, 2 of them from Lenny Dykstra. Howard Johnson double was the only other hit for New York. Ron Darling goes 7 1/3, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 5 walks, 5 Ks. Takes the loss. Orosco, 2/3 of an inning in relief, scoreless. For LA, we've got 2 hit day for Kirk Gibson with a double RBI. RBI from Eddie Murray. Landro again, 2 hits and a ribby. Tim Leary goes the distance, gets the shutout with a 3-hitter, 4 walks and 5 Ks. So nice game out of Tim Leary, former Met. Okay, let's close that one. So again, we're knotted at 2 games apiece here. Game 5 at LA goes to the Dodgers, 8-3. For the Mets, Hojo, 3 hits, 2-hit day for Ray Knight, home run. Not much else doing on offense there for New York. Doc Gooden, 4 2/3, 6 hits, 5 runs, no earned runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks. David Cone in relief, interestingly enough, 2 innings, a hit and a run. Orozco, 1 1/3. And what do we got here? Orozco, 1 1/3, 2 hits, 2 earned runs. Okay. For the Dodgers, we've got 2 RBI a day from Pedro Guerrero, 3 hits, 2 ribbies from Mike Marshall, home run, 2 RBIs from Kirk Gibson, home run from Eddie Murray, home run Ken Landreau, 2 hits. Landreau hitting .412 on the series. And pitching wise, Hershiser evens his record at 1-1 for the playoffs. 8 1/3, 8 hits, 2 earned runs. And Alejandro Pena, 2/3, 1 hit, no earned runs, and a strikeout in relief. All right, Dodgers go up 3-2. We head back to New York. Let's see if New York can stay alive here. They're on the brink of elimination. They do not stay alive. The Dodgers take Game 6 by a score of 6-1. The Dodgers with 3 hits from Mike Scioscia, 2 hits and an RBI from Pedro Guerrero, 2 hits, 2 ribbies from Kirk Gibson, home run from Kenny Landreau. Fernando goes the distance. Fernando Valenzuela, 9 innings, 6 hits, 5 walks, but 12 strikeouts, and 1 earned run. For the Mets, got a home run from Howard Johnson, 2-hit day from Kevin McReynolds. Not much else on offense. Cone, after his relief appearance 2 days prior, starts this one, but only goes 4 2/3, 8 hits allowed, a walk and 5 Ks, 5 earned. Orozco, inning and 2/3 scoreless, 1 hit allowed. McDowell gave up 1 run in 1 inning of relief, and Terry Leach comes on to finish this one out with an inning and 2/3 scoreless, but too little, too late. The Mets drop this one 6-1 in Game 6, and Los Angeles advances, so they will square off in the World Series with Toronto. So we're going to be doing the individual games for that with I'll do a quick intro for those games, and then Ernie Harwell will do the play-by-play. So looking forward to the World Series for the 1985 through 89 actuals or franchise best players. And also wanted to mention that I have these seasons posted. I'll put a link in the notes for the description here. But I'll be posting where you can download the version 5.5 APBA Baseball for Windows 5.5 organization for this. And that's all I've got for now. So again, thanks for watching. Keep playing ball. Take care, and we'll see you soon.